Hey guys, I wanted to make a really quick video today. You guys are used to me doing knife reviews and whatnot. This is going to be one that I haven't really done too much on. Um, it's on these stupid things. The little knives that you get. I'm sure you've seen me get a couple of these out of a couple kits or survival kits and whatnot. And they're all these basic knives. Uh, Scissors, anything that can be made out of metal and shoved into a knife, they pretty much do. I am a big fan of, well, not a big fan. I mean, I like him good enough, but MacGyver. I mean, I'm a big Stargate fan, so why the hell wouldn't I be a big fan of MacGyver? Anyway, growing up with these knives laying around everywhere, I always thought that was quite funny to see MacGyver pull out his Swiss Army knife and do half the stuff he does with it. Like on one of the newer ones, the remake, I seen him cut a tarp with it. I've never been able to cut anything, precise with any of these. This is basically a little piece of sheet metal flattened out and given a semi coherent edge. So that made me really get in the mood to actually buy a real Swiss Army knife. Now, Swiss Army knives are not cheap. Not at all. This is a $4 one I bought at Advance Auto Parts. This is an honest to goodness Victorinox Swiss Army knife. And this one ran me about $20. And that was because it was on sale. These things, this knife should be about $35 maybe. So, I mean, but from using it, as you can tell, it's been in my pocket for a while. It's actually pretty darn good. I kind of see why the Swiss Army knife has the reputation it does. The problem is that we get so flooded by these knockoffs that it's pretty sad. And most of these knockoffs come with a whole bunch of stuff that they, I guess, expected you to expect from a Swiss Army knife. And this is, they have several variants of this knife. This one I think is called the Tracker. And one thing you'll notice is out of all the things you can pull out, all right, let's do a small comparison here. Start with the screwdriver. Sorry. This screwdriver sucks. Just like on most of my multi-tools, it sucks. It's so rounded that it won't get into a screw very well. And a lot of times it just pops out and you just find yourself like twisting the screwdriver, popping in and out of the screw. This is an honest to goodness screwdriver. This thing does its job and it does it well. And I'm not sure, but I think that's all that is offered in that little part. Yeah, if that's anything, I have yet to find out. I think that's a lock. But anyway, see, we have here the corkscrew. And the thing about these corkscrews, son of a. Thing about these corkscrews is that they are very finicky. Can't do it with just my bare hands, but I've had one of these break off in a cork one time. It just broke off right in the middle of twisting the thing. And of course, we have the fingernail cleaner and the tiniest little file ever on this knockoff, none of which show up on this knife. If you want those features, you're probably going to have to pay about $15 to $20 more for them. So what do we have here? We have a flathead screwdriver with a bottle opener. Alright, knockoff, what do you got? Flathead screwdriver that again sucks as a flathead screwdriver, and a bottle opener. Bottle openers are hard to screw up. We have a can opener with no blade. We have a can opener that I have actually used, and this thing will open a can with enough patience, but it digs right in. And I've seen a lot of people going to this style blade, but still not giving it the, the sharpness that it needs. And I'm assuming the steel is probably a much better steel. Alright, on to next. Hold on. Alright, before we go on to the main event here, let's see some honorable mentions that this thing might have that my Victorinox does not. Skizzers. I have never, ever been able to rely on these kind of scissors before. Yeah, they've made a few cuts into paper for me, but really they're more of a hassle than they are anything. This does not include one. This is one of those expendable type of knives that you can, burn if you have to and get hot metal out of. Alright, this has one knife. This has two knives. Wrong side, dumbass. And the main thing to keep in mind, Swiss made stainless, Chinese garbage. Ooh, it's stainless garbage. I've used this little knife a lot more than I have the big one, although there's a little cheese on that one. But one main thing I want you to take a look at. Look at my hairy arm. I have never sharpened this. This came straight from the box like that. Take a look at this knife. I've never gotten one of these that could cut my skin, let alone shave the hair off my arm. So yeah, if you're going to buy a Victorinox, if you can get one at a decent price with the basic essentials you think you'll use, they're not a bad investment. I just think they're overpriced because of what they are and where they come from. The engineering is there. Yeah, they're a great product. But even the accessories, like there's a belt clip for this that is freaking awesome looking that would work very well. It costs just as much as I paid for this knife, $20. That's insane. And of course these I've had a couple of these that had the toothpick and and tweezers in it as well. But these have a nice quality to them that the knockoffs never had, obviously. Wrong one. But yeah, I just wanted to show that to you because I'm obviously not going to be able to afford any more of their stuff. But MacGyver got me to get this one, and I don't drink wine, and this thing has bottle openers, so the only kind of alcohol I need it for is already covered. But yeah, if you need a good knife, a Victorinox is a great knife to have in your pocket or on you. I wouldn't use it in like the glove box. That I would put a knife edge on this one for, or sharpen the edge on this one for, and throw it wherever you want a knife to be abused at. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to show that to you, do a small review on it, show you that Victorinox might be worth the money if you can find it, but I don't know. I still prefer fixed blade knives. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show y'all. Hopefully I'll get some better content out here soon. Just been a rough time here. I could use any prayers that you guys can offer. As well as Steve Wallace. If you guys follow his channel, he just lost his wife. So my prayers are definitely out going for him. And if you guys could show some love to him too. Bye.